So yeah, they recently updated 2OS where you can't just wear transparent type of clothing. So I'm not sure what you mean by anything, since that's definitely not anything. I can't leave the facility yet. Slender Man. Or just do what I do and just, you know, don't visit the just chatting section. Strange where people show their feet. Foot fetishes? And maybe that's on the other side? Okay, we ready to read? Hexacore biogenetics encrypted file, HB 486. This console seems to control all security camera on base. Paper A4. I use letter size. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think if I were to do a feat stream, I'd probably lose all credibility as a streamer in like a matter of seconds. Get inside the server room and delete the database.
Retrieved the 731 samples. Now I'm heading over to the server room to gather the search data. Over.
Understood. We're having trouble with the comm system. To make matters worse, this storm isn't getting any less wild, and the loads are being pushed to the limit. I don't think it'll hold for
Push
much
it to
longer.
the limit.
Your new rendezvous point is the main entrance, so head there. Hurry up and grab the data so we can get the hell out of here. Watch your back. Open comms 2236. Over.
You're loving the 8-bit dough? That's good to hear, man. I hope the D-pad doesn't give out. Well, that's why I would lose all credibility as a streamer in a matter of seconds, because my feet aren't very sexy. That's the complaint, yeah. I don't know if that's true. Okay, I'm gonna give you a cookie, chat. Make sure to take it.
Drop your gun and let me see your hand. Right now.
Sorry. I thought you were one of those dead, melted thingies that killed the others.
Yeah, well, I ain't. You almost
Sure.
got shot in the head, whoever you are.
You know, I'm no threat to you. My name's John. John Fay. I work for Aegis in the information science department. Well, mostly in the server room. I've been hiding down there for hours. Since all hell broke loose. All communications are down. And I didn't think anyone would risk their lives to actually save us.
What the hell happened to this place?
I'm not sure exactly, but I don't think it was accidental.
Into their facial area? Oh, facial hair.
Well, I can access anything via the server. The security system, surveillance cameras, and naturally, the personnel files of all the Aegis employees. I've been trying to reconstruct exactly what went wrong. And actually, you'd be amazed at what somebody can achieve down here in just a few hours. Anyway, I think it's safe to say that one of our own stole some research and covered the whole up as an accident, obscuring all evidence of their damnable theft.
Huh. You don't say. I'm gonna need that fancy ID card of yours to access the server.
Well, why? Why do you want to access the server? I thought you were actually here to rescue us.
I shot the black man in the beginning of the game. I mean, he died.
Orders are orders.
But what about the others? All the survivors in the building. You're not gonna let us die here.
Ah, you're right. I guess I can't. I mean, especially you. Oh, what the heck. I'll lend a hand.
Did I shoot him? Message to D. Phelps. Message from J. Phelps. Dear brother, I can't explain too much, but this chat will be useful in case something happened to me. Love you, James. Max, good evening. Kay gives you the green light to retrieve what we discussed earlier. Job 314. God damn it, where have you been? I've been waiting 2 whole days for confirmation. I was just about to call it off. Max, we have to take extra precautions to help ensure the mission is a success. You're just one part of a much wider strategy. Job 314. Listen, something unexpected came up. Some high-ranking army general is arriving here this week, so they're increasing the security level. I need more time. Max, you don't have more time. You can't afford another delay. There are measures in place to deal with these kinds of situations. Proceed as planned. Job 314. I'm risking my life here. A sentence of life without parole, if not immediate execution. The punishment for treason in a place like this is anything but conventional. I need more reassurance, or at least another advance of the final payment. Max, we've already given you more than enough money to compensate for your troubles. Unofficially, I would advise you to stick with K's plan, or a speedy execution would be the least of your worries. Job 314. Oh, all right. I just hope I have the guts to leave this damn bunker behind. Max, stick with the plan and all your troubles will be gone. I repeat, green light, that is all. Max disconnected. Alma Gennaro. Message from J. Phelps. Dearest Alma, at least the opportunity I've been waiting for has arrived. I have to go into specifics. I can't go into specifics right now, but trust me and believe me when I tell you that our lives will change for the better. I can finally leave this place behind and go with you wherever your hearts desire. There's no time like the present, is there? Of course, the risk is great, but don't worry about me. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Love always. Your J. Wow, you didn't buy the Pro one. I'm surprised. I don't know how you use that for Dragon Quest Builders then. Wait, not Dragon Quest. Jesus. Dragon Quest 11. I didn't shoot him, I swear. My finger slipped. Purification has begun.
Warning. Evacuation sequence activated.
The Stranger Things. Oh.
As you leave, the system's locked all doors in response to the decontamination in progress. We're gonna need a few minutes to override it remotely. Just hang in there.
I'll fight this horde of zombies. Ah! Why did I have to open my mouth for?
Back to base.
My pawn moved admirably through the AG's lab.
Chapter 2.
Just a few bad moves, the game
Orders are orders.
ahead. Unfortunately, I underestimated the fierce loyalties of those no-good executions.
I missed out on the freaking thing, by the way.
We just grabbed the guy, bit his ear off, and spit it on the mat. How often does that happen?
During a boxing match? Never.
HQ here. We read your signal on beacon. You're less than 30 minutes from base.
They were talking about,
Sandman,
Tyson.
Roger your last HQ. Commencing final approach procedures to base. Any sign of the others? Over. Negative, Sandman actual. Epsilon has gone out with their MIA. The special unit is being deployed to secure the site and evacuate survivors as soon as possible. Over and out.
Maybe we should have waited after all.
Not a chance. There's no way the carriers would have withstood that storm for a moment longer. Besides, I didn't come all this way.
Oh, he's not gonna shoot them, is he?
Fail? Right. You know, for a second there, I forgot how you do things, Major. You sit there, all ladylike to keep that immaculate uniform or spick and span while real soldiers go into battle. Too bad it has to be at the expense of real men with bona fide families. Yeah. Fucking Crimson Skulls, man. You're all the fucking same. I can see why you chose this boy to be your sidekick. You've both got a lot in common. For starters, just think about it. You're both...
Is this Albert Wesker we're talking to right now?
Bitches that leave comrades to die.
What did you just say to me? You better watch your fucking mouth.
Knock it off, you two. Epsilon or no Epsilon. Our orders stand.
He's right. You squawk way too much.
Listen carefully, David, because I won't repeat this again. I know what it's like to lose somebody and not be able to do a goddamn thing about it. But you can't go on blaming yourself. You made a judgment call on that plane. Otherwise, you'd both be dead. And I think you would have done the same in your position. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
If you say so, Major. It's just...
Major.
Every time I close my eyes, I can still see him. He's burning up and screaming for me to somehow help him. And I can't.
I know, but sometimes you just gotta move forward. Let go and focus on the present moment. You cut through that storm with your fangs out. You got golden hands, kid. I'm impressed. And now that your scars are more or less healed, I'm sure you'll go back to flying solo any day now. Fuck me.
Hey, Major. You looking to lose the payload now that we're so close to base?
Yes.
God damn it. Raven, take the controls. I'm gonna go check and make sure supports are secure. That storm really pushed them to the limit.
Yes,
Push
sir.
it to the limit.
Fuck's sakes, kid. Your file says you're the real deal. Took an SR-91 from the Aurora program to hypersonic Mach 6. That's a hell of a lot more than most pilots can say. By all rights, you should be able to fly this toy with your eyes closed. You know, I pushed for you to join the Skulls, even after what happened at Dryden. Only place I want to see you falling is on the mat after our bouts. Okay, now focus and keep the spurt up in the sky.
You got it, Major. I won't let you down.
Oh shit, here we go again. Oh, it's another black guy. Hope he doesn't die. August 19, 1998, 9:35 p.m. Vermilion Forest. What? We're playing Pokemon now? My pills! Those are my pills!
This is Sam Walker. I'm out at the game tower at Hunter's Pass. Come in, over.
Inside police. Kenneth speaking. Go ahead, Sam.
Oh, hey, Ken. I don't want to rain on your parade, but some chopper nearly took my head off not 5 minutes ago. Do you know anything about that? Over.
Right. Sorry, Sam. Those big shots called in last night to schedule transport passing through the area. Night exercise or something. In and out. Real hush-hush. You should be safe to go back up there. Just keep your head down.
I read you, Ken. Although next time, you know, I'd be mighty grateful for any notice. Over and out.
That's a big ass cup that's in front of him.
It's me.
Sam? Sorry, I was out at the generator. You usually don't call this late.
The generator. Oh, yeah. I remember to turn off the lights in the house. Otherwise, you'll have to refuel again before daybreak.
I know. Sam, I'm not sure if I'll ever get used to living out in these woods. It's just so isolated. So, why'd you call, baby? Need help booking some rest for your raccoons?
Funny. You know, maybe. I'm still on duty. Listen, I was just on the radio with Kent, so I thought I'd chicken in on you. And I feel bad about not being able to take you to the Cherry Blossom Feast. I know how much
Feast?
I miss you. It's just, well, you know how the night shift works.
I know all too well. Ken, did something happen?
No, nothing to worry about. I just had a near miss in the tower involving some bozo in a helicopter. And
Damn those bozos.
hold on a second.
Damn those bozos to hell.
Shit, I can't find my meds.
What do you mean you can't find your meds?
I must have dropped them when that chopper went past. God only knows where they ended up.
That's not good, Sam. You know you need those for...
Don't start that again. I'm fine. I can manage it. I've been living with this for a long time now.
Sam, you know what happened the last time you didn't take them?
How could I forget? With you constantly reminding me. Listen, I gotta go, baby, okay? Don't worry about a thing. It's just a few more hours. Go to bed and get some rest. I'll be home in the morning.
I love you.
Don't forget about them pills now.
I can manage it. I can manage it. Just like last time.
Last time said otherwise.
Major, what's going on here?
Oh, what'd I tell you about Albert Wesker?
Please.
Oh, he healed the other guy already.
Weapon down.
No fucking way.
Talk to me, sir. What the hell is going on?
Alex. He broke a vial in my face.
Enough chatter. Step away from him right now. Well. Who would have thought? Tonight's the night that you finally fail a mission. Lo and behold, the great Sandman. Isn't as great after all. Is he? And who would have thought? Tonight's also the night when you die. You know, for what it's worth, I can honestly say, I had the real displeasure of serving under you, Major. Oh, and don't worry. I'll take care of these. Farewell. What son of a bitch? Oh, shit, didn't see that coming.
After having thrown himself out of the 4R Delta chopper, Special Agent Liev emerges from the waters of Kensite Bay just in time to witness the helicopter spiraling out of control behind the town buildings before plummeting into the nearby mountains. As he swims for shore, the airborne contaminant aboard the chopper simultaneously leaks into the streets where he claims it first victims. When he reaches a harbor, he won't have much time to find a safe refugee and avoid being infected. What a jump. Okay, so Albert Wesker is a Special Agent Liev, which is me. Okay.
Damn, the gas has already invaded the entire town. The mask will not hold up for long. I have to find a place to take refuge.
The cutscenes are so good. Oh, man. I give a gift, offer financial support, and importantly, show how enthusiastic you are by decorating your home and painting the streets red, white, and blue to make Keen Sight of the most festival in America. Oh, man. Why do I wear a mask? The 84th Annual Apple Blossom Fair. 3 days of the traditional fun from real Americans for real Americans. What? From real Americans for real Americans. Okay. Blair Fish and Co.
It seems to be the ideal place to take cover.
A city pamphlet. Your summer starts with Keen Sight, Idaho, a charming town with a long tradition and history awaits you amidst stunning scenery in the heart of the Red Crest Mountains. Come and enjoy a pleasant, relaxing moment in one of our hotels. Camp in the beautiful Vermilion Forest, fish in the quiet Bear River, or stop along the historic Lewis and Clark Trail route where our ancestors laid the foundation stone. And if you would like to take part in a truly unique experience, join us in August for a refreshing and original taste of apples at the annual Apple Blossom Fair, a tradition that Keen Sighters have been celebrating every summer for over 80 years. Keen Sight has partnered with Hexacore Biogenetics in order to generate growth and stability during the years the company takes care of the most of the 27,000 citizens of our town as employees, making of Keen Sight a safer place dedicated to families. Hexacore Biogenetics have helped to create many public facilities to make this town a better home for everyone. Please enjoy your stay in my lovely city. Thank you, Neil Carson, Keen Sight Mayor. Nine ammo. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, the porta potty doesn't open. Yeah, the cutscenes probably makes the game lot more fun. Why won't you die? There you go. A bald woman? I literally have never seen a bald woman before. In a video game. No, 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 no! A hairless woman zombie, I know, right? Never seen one before. $12.80. I don't know if that's important, but I'm gonna write it down. I wonder if I still need these things. Oh, but that's why, okay. RE2 remake? I have, yeah. I don't think I wrote anything down for RE2. Yo, give me that pizza. I don't know if I need to keep the empty magazine or not. And I go upstairs. Oh. I didn't notice that the damn thing was locked. Damn you! Oh yeah, I wanted to comment that the bullet sponge that Wonder Boy said it was a bullet sponge. They're like the liquors of the game. So obviously they're gonna take more time to kill than it would be for the other. What? For these regular zombies. Yo, Daymare for the plate. Oh, for the inverse station.
You are one ugly motherfucker.
Oh.
I will not last long. I have to hurry.
Well, I'm trying. My inventory's full.
Damn you, Sandman. This was not part of the plan.
Oh, I'm gonna die. Fudge. Ah, man.
Sandman, this was not part of the plan.
Mr. Sandman. Where do I go? Go in there. He just calmly goes in. Okay. Hexacore biogenetics encrypted file code HB449. Well, I don't know. Is that an actual website? Oh, I can't look at them again? Oh, no, there it is. Okay. I want to see if this is an actual website. Hexa core biogenetics. Hexacore bio a better city for a better life. Hexacore Biogenetics Intranet System 1.0.3. Clearance A1 required for access to confidential documentation. Unauthorized access is prohibited. Use the deadly force to protect the national interest is authorized. What does it say? Keen Sight Incident, Dead End Mission? Assistant request. Oh, mission report archive. This is HB 194. And there's nowhere where I can input like the code. This content is password protected. Please verify with a password to unlock the content. Assistant request? Assistance request? It's this one. So the code is HB 194? Assistant request, U.S. Government Department of Defense Chat Assistant Network. Matthew Fay, Research Personnel Level 3, Security Personnel Level 1. Good evening, sir. How may I assist you? Send help! What is the emergency, sir? Christ, what a mess! My head's still ringing from that blast, but at last I have a head. Afraid I can't say the same for Trevor. Oh my god. Sir, explain the situation first and then we'll find you a solution. What? 3 of us? Mike, Elaine, and myself made it this far. We've locked ourselves in the lab, but the door won't hold them for long. Sir, please remain calm. I need you to explain what's happening. You want me to explain what the F is going on? Castor is loose. I don't know, though. Everyone's freaking out. I don't know how, though. Everyone's freaking out. We never should have gone into that vessel, but crap! They're coming through. Please send help right away. Sir, are you there? Sir? Emergency status confirmed. Oh, this is so cool. Okay. It says HB 825. Test subject report. IC to research team. Finally, the latest batch of test subject is on its way. You must transfer them immediately to the morgue's refrigerator until trials are conducted. Last time, the damage to the epidermis was significant enough to adversely impact the results of the test. Below is a list of identification codes that must be stored in the archive. Michael Ironside, logistic manager. Aegis Labs, North Blue 2 Factory. It must be stored in the... Okay, I'm just gonna write down test subject report, bunch of codes. bunch of ID codes. HB 817. Director supervision required. Dear Dr. Weir, giving you less than stellar actions and atrocious delays in providing my men with the Department of Defense with on-site access to the latest data and samples at the Aegis North Blue 2 factory. I will personally be visiting on 19th August to assess the state of your work and report to my superiors who are paying you extremely well and funding one of the most costly research programs of the past 2 decades. We are grateful for all the work you have done on Castor. You have exceeded our expectations with the prototype and we could not value you more. For this reason alone, we have overlooked a prosperous amount of deadline extensions and colorful miscommunications in the past. Now, however, the time has come to obtain results. Upon my arrival, you must ensure that all the test data related to Polox is made available for study and evaluation by my team, which will include testing of the latest viral culture on organic vessels. Naturally, any further delays would seriously jeopardize your career. Therefore, upon my arrival, I trust that I will find everything satisfactory with the aforementioned plan, and you will do everything not to disappoint my trust in order to provide these United States with a definitive soldier that is the culmination of half a century research. No replies necessary. I look forward to our next meeting. General Francis Hummel, Special Projects Division 4, United States Army. I took one of your records being... Oh, Timmy Touch, Dungeon Master 12. Okay. Okay, are you challenging me? Are you challenging me, sir? I know who you're talking about, too. He gave me the level to play, but I had already cleared it. And you did it? Oh, crap. HB... Nice. Dr. Weir's diary, too. July 23rd, 1998. I should have known that these people never do anything without a reason. Managing a state-of-the-art laboratory like this was something I only dreamed of in the university. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and that's why I willingly accepted this post without thinking too deeply. I was born gifted with the unique abilities that I nourished over time, even when my body started feeling the strangest of sensations started to abandon me. I became enslaved in the service of fear. Fear that I'd be shut in some school laboratory forever. Fear that I'd never have the chance to birth something in total independence, something that rightfully belonged to me. Looking back, it's clear that I was really misguided because our government doesn't believe in independence or autonomy, only repression. This edifice was built for a very special purpose, and although I was given the freedom to scale and chisel away at the Olympus of research being conducted here, that never meant it was mountain to reign over. Despite the truly incredible result I have achieved since Northfall was colonized, my best still isn't good enough for them. The Defense Department spends millions of dollars every day to achieve new goals, and I am solely responsible for better or worse. This place is their goose, with an endless supplies of golden eggs, and those eggs will surely sustain America's global leadership at the forefront of the chemical warfare, and to think this all came by mere chance. None of it would have happened without the investigation into a mysterious illness that plagued the local townsfolk and led to the discovery of an old Japanese vessel stranded off the coast. According to the diary that belonged to the captain, his vessel was carrying a deadly cargo of death itself, a deep breath of hell, but something went wrong, and their misfortune turned into a new beginning for me, for us, for the nation, a completely new line of research. But now I'm starting to work. If all this was planned by that guy in his chair with his head buried works of chemistry and Greek mythology, I won't allow a single breath of this beautifully malevolent heir to escape, nor will I exert less effort to reach the goal of our glorious nation. No general or government agency can claim otherwise, but inside me right now, that fear is giving way to more doubts than certainties. I can't help but wonder if the legendary Homer ever once faltered in the wake of his timeless masterwork. HB. And it's really awesome that if you don't actually know the password, you can't just go in it either. Guard's last memory. When the agency sent me here a few months back, I thought it was just another job. I've worked with several organizations over the past 25 years, but as soon as I got here, I knew that I'd never worked one with this much security. An easy job with benefits, they said. The payment's exceptionally well. Examine IDs, security checkpoints, a couple nights on call, or glued to a row of monitors. With the backup of a system that's so advanced, it should be getting quadruple my salary. What's never been explained to me, though, is what goes on the basement levels. I knew this place was somehow involved in making weapons. This much I was warned about early on, but I never imagined those weapons to be weird, melted things straight out of the lunatic's nightmare. I am afraid to look into those monitors to see people turning into monsters that attack other people without a trace of remorse or letting up. I've tried to reach help several times, but my backup, this damned emergency system, continues to do its job and lock the whole place down after the accident. I'm leaving this note behind because I know it's only a matter of time before those things get me too, before I'm reduced to a grotesque heap of skeletal remains. If flesh is truly the dungeon of the soul, I guess I will be released. If only I had listened to you this time. Farewell, Kurt. Wait. Oh, looks like I missed one. Incident report. That one's probably behind me. Back where I came from. Whoa! September 9, 1997. After a long yet pleasant trip, we finally arrived in Keene Sight. Leaving Boston behind was one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, but for Mitch, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. A major government-funded institution like Hexacore Biogenetics was more than enough to persuade us both to pack what little belongings we had set out for this little piece of heaven nestled deep in the mountains of Idaho. I wonder if the elementary school is hiring. September 28th. So, like, 19 days later. I'm still waiting for a response from KS Elementary, but Mitch says not to worry, as it's only a matter of time. He's been talking to a lot of people who run this company, and they've assured him that I'll be working as a substitute teacher in no time. I don't understand how many like Hexacore can influence a public school, but the whole town seems to be under their thumb in one way or another. Mitch at least appears to be settling into his new job nicely. Oh well, I guess I'll have lots of time to decorate the cozy and spacious home his company so generously provides. October 3rd, so a few days later. I haven't heard anything from the school yet, but it's given me lots of time to explore every nook and cranny of this quaint, picturesque town. Just recently I found myself downtown, was rather stunned by the jarring architecture of the urban district, so metropolitan and overpopulated for a town with more than 30,000 residents. I'm not sure if I'm in awe or merely spooked, but what I am sure of is that in addition to their strong ties with the company, the people here seem to be very proud of the town's history, beginning with the Lewis and Clark expedition 190 years ago that paved the way to this hidden mountain paradise and to the arrival of its founders, Spencer Crackhorn, in 1863. I wonder if I'll ever get used to living somewhere so dramatically different from Boston, though I'm starting to warm to the genuine small town hospitality. Some street corners of Keene Sight are absolutely charming. November 13th, 1997, so like a month later? A few months have passed since we moved here, and I'm finally starting to feel useful. I'm now teaching a primary class, and being with adorable children all day has ignited me with new purpose, even though the class size is in an unusual state of flux. All too often, groups of children of different age and description suddenly fall ill, then miraculously recover after being treated at one of the many hospitals in town. I hope whatever it is that's causing this isn't permanent. While Mitch is flourishing at his new organization, it appears the health problems the children are experiencing are even more acute in adults. Some people are cursing the company, blaming some research being conducted at the dam of the mysterious illness, but there's nothing to support these outrageous claims. I don't understand why they'd blame the company. Hexacore is practically worshipped by the townspeople and government alike for what they've accomplished here. In fact, if not for their generosity, this whole place would probably deteriorate into a ghost town overnight. Maybe they just need a boogeyman to blame, even though their energy should be focused instead on finding causes of the strange epidemic. December 27th, so another month later or longer, the company hosted a Christmas dinner, and I must admit it was the most spectacular event I have ever enjoyed. The villa where we attended the party was breathtaking, the very essence of Victorian's beauty and elegance. I heard it's belonging to one of those company executives, and from what I was told by the previous owner, a steamboat magnate vanished through without a trace in 1939. Was his name Ullman? Something like that. To top it off, Mitch got a promotion and everyone in attendance congratulated him like a true celebrity. By January, he may even have his own private office at the dam. If that happens, he won't have to work downtown anymore, and we might be able to get a bigger home, maybe just outside of Keene Sight. Who knows? In any case, it would have been the perfect evening if not for one company executive who relentlessly ogled me with his beady black eyes like a vulture eager to grasp a dove into its talons. I hope to God I never get to see him again. January 25th, so another month later. Mitch came home again today in an utterly deplorable state. He isn't physically fatigued, but his handsome features seem worn down by the pressures from work. As soon as I asked him about it, he snapped at me immediately and changed the subject. I wonder why he won't talk to me about it. I don't want there to be any secrets between us. February 1st, so a few days later. I had to leave Keene Sight for a few days because my mom got sick, but thankfully she's back to normal now. Mitch wasn't able to call, but maybe it's better this way. I had a minute to chat with my cousin, Michelle, who's the daughter of my mom's sister. She works for the FBI and told me in confidence that the company doesn't always conduct business lawfully. Apparently, the Bureau has been investigating them for years. An epidemic that's affecting Keene Sight is now truly disturbing. I have to warn Mitch as soon as possible. February 14th, so obviously 13 days later. Today, Mitch asked me to go out for dinner and took me to eat at Sakamura. He looked more disheveled than usual, and now I understand why. He knows something about the illegal business the company is conducting and the secret behind the isolation of this small mountain community. Even more shocking, he said our house is bugged, and that's why he wouldn't talk to me about it. Mitch doesn't know what to do, and he's so afraid of what the company might do if he leaks information. I won't just be the end of the professional career, and he can't go on like this. He bugged me to pretend like nothing has changed and to try hard not to arouse suspicion. But I'm afraid of myself. Think I should ask Michelle for help. March 5th. So like a month later? Mitch finally agreed to talk to Michelle and work with the FBI. After their last case ended abruptly, a man died because of experiments involving the company, and he couldn't even ensure that his family was taken care of. On the other hand, what he did ensure was the company came out clean. We met We went with Michelle on the outskirts of Keen's site. She laid it all out, a complex jumble of conspiracies, although the company and its research are protected by the government and a handful of agents with the Bureau and secretly and discreetly building a case. Michelle, because Mitch is the only person with the access to the top secret archives of the dam, the evidence he can provide will be instrumental bringing them to justice. March 12th, so a week later? Mitch didn't come home. I waited for him all night, but he didn't come home. This morning I talked to one of the colleagues downtown, but nobody knows where he disappeared to. I even tried the dam, but those armed guards stopped me at the gate. I was about to leave when the beady-eyed freak from the party showed up. He told me that Mitch took a few days off to go hiking in the mountains. Wow, that doesn't sound like a lie at all. Lying bastard! I went to the police after that, but the officer in charge said I couldn't file a missing persons report till after 48 hours. I know what happened to him, but I can't trust anyone enough to do anything about it. This whole town is under their control, but if they think I'm going to stay put and keep my mouth shut, they're wrong. I already called Michelle, and she's meeting me here with a group of agents. We're going to find Mitch together, even if it means dismantling the godforsaken dam piece by piece. The diary ends here. Wow. I'm missing this, though, the incident report. This is the one I'm missing. Can I go backwards? Oh, not to go back. Fudge. Reminder, I've managed to make some copies of the company's most classified docs, and I've stored them in my personal archive. To avoid forgetting the lock's combination, I make it so the books in the library on the second floor will help me remember it in case of need. The docs are my only life insurance. If even just one of them was going to go public, the company would be ruined. Whoop. Okay.